DJ Son of
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, or should I say today, started out my day with these coilovers. So these are homemade coilovers. It was given to me from my boy Clayton. So he said they roll like crap. There's a lot of hop and stuff, but I see why. There's no bump stop. So what I did was I made me some bump stops. So I got a cushion right there, and then I had to trim a little bit so it fit in the basket, but I got it to work. So now we got a bump stop in here. So now, like, when I hit a bump, it won't be bang, bang, bang. You know, we got a bump stop. So good to go on that. I had to order another. First I bought just this one right here, and I'm like, there's no way. So then I'm like, it's supposed to go in here, but the diameter was too small for here. So I'm like, well, this will work perfect as like a strut mount bushing. So I use that as a strut mount bushing. And then I had a spare one of these front bump stops. So I see if it worked, and it worked. So I ordered another one. So when that one comes in, this one will be done. So just another piece of the puzzle where I gotta wait on, but it's all right. By the time it get here, that and my CV axle should get here at about the same time, so it'll work out. So once the CV axles get here, and then that, I'll be able to officially complete the suspension, and by that time I should be able to put the car on the ground for good. So here's that. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to start putting this engine back together. So I'm going to start off up here connecting as much as I can as far as the harness up here. That way I'll know once I get down there. I'm holding the phone over here while I'm talking. That way when the harness get down there, I'll know if I need to extend the vehicle speed sensor. When I get underneath the car, we're gonna go down there together, and I'm gonna show y'all how simple this is about to be. So let me get my light on my hood. Yeah, I think my work area is already set up, so I'm good. I'm gonna throw you guys on time lapse, and oh, my dumb ass forgot to put that piece on, so I gotta take my wiper blade back off, but that's all right. I'll do that later. But yeah, let's get to work. All right, we're back. All right, let's get under this car and see what we got going on. As you can see here, you can see we're engaged, so you'll know that the clutch is where it needs to be, obviously. Okay, now the sweet thing about a 5-speed is there's no longer needed for a flex plate bolts. That's out of here. Look how much access I got, man. Crazy. All right, so look at that. I could literally put the headers on from under here. Ain't that wild? So all right, looking at the harness, the vehicle speed sensor, let me just use this light. Here we go. This is better. So the vehicle speed sensor is literally right here, right there. As you can see, some people's worried about the clearance on the cable. Look at that. It's nowhere near the header. Not even close. Yeah, they're good. Totally good. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute now. No, because see, look, if I try to do that, see how it's getting close to the header, so that's not going to work. So what I need to do, first of all, is look at that. I'm gonna use the adapter. I'm gonna do it how it's supposed to be, so I can keep this away from the header. Yeah, so I got the cable for that. We'll hook up the knock sensor here, and then you want to know what else is cool? There ain't no such thing as a bitch bolt, because look, it's right there. Right freaking there, man. I can get it right here. This is so awesome. Yeah, this is not bad at all. It's so easy. Everything is just too easy to get to. But all right, well, let me get started here. I gotta put the knock sensor on, figure out the vehicle speed sensor harness so I can get that over here, and then I think from there, what I got left to do, let me just get to work.
DJ Sonic.
Okay, so I got the harness, I think, figured out how I'm gonna route it, but I won't know about this part right here until I put the knobby shaft on. I'm debating if I should. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna loom this to match that, so that's gonna come back off, so I can redo that. But for the most part, I mean, this harness ain't gonna be right there, and hopefully I can get this like tucked down under, which I think I can, like that. So that'd be pretty much it. That came out all right. I'm more concerned. I was gonna have the fuel line go underneath. I think I'm gonna have to have it go over top, because it like hangs a little bit too close to the header on the bottom. So, which, I mean, I think the harness might be all right. I don't know yet, but I'll see once I get the rear header. But I might have to bring the harness over top too, just because I'm not trying to melt my harness. We'll see though. But hopefully it can stay underneath. If not, it's got to go over top. It is what it is. Safety first. But here's that. And I was hoping I could take this harness right here and bring it over that way, but I can't, because the knock sensor, it would have to touch the header in order to get hooked up. So I got to go from this side, which is okay. I just have to extend, which I figured out I have to. I got to extend the vehicle speed sensor, which I have the harness here. I better have the harness here. Man, it's here somewhere. I think this is it right here. Yeah, I have it right here. So I just got to use this, extend it over. I'm gonna run it like across the rack and pinion, have it ride along down there so it's away from the header, and then it'll plug right in. So I got to do that for the vehicle speed sensor. So this has to go back where it was, down over there, away from everything. No big deal. It's a little bit more work. Is what it is. I mean, there's only so much I could do for this right here. Yeah. So next, what we got? I know how that's going to be. This I can hopefully get. See, man, I could just already tell this is going to be in the way. It might. If I can get it to go like that and put the shaft on, that'd be great, but we'll see. All right, now what we're gonna do is I think the only thing is left. This is for the math. I gotta get that harness, and I ain't worried about this yet. I got mainly the motor stuff. Got the motor harness where I want it. Okay. All right. So I guess we're gonna go to the bottom now. Yeah, we're gonna go underneath the car and plug the stuff that needs to be plugged in. We're gonna hook the starter up and yeah, some other stuff. So what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna turn this camera off. I gotta get another mat. And when I get underneath the car, we're gonna shine a light and I'm gonna show you everything that's gotta go down.
Listen.
Okay, so I got the bottom end tightened up. Man, I thought for sure, I'm like, man, I just stripped it because the starter bolt wasn't going in. That's why I took the starter off like 2-3 times. It was just the way it was going in. It was kind of crooked. So everything's good there. The starter's in. As you can see, that's in there. Now I'm about to put the AC compressor on and then put the power steering pump on. Then once I get to that point, I'll just extend the VS or vehicle speed sensor and then throw the alternator on and maybe, depending on how I feel, put the rear header on. So let's get to it. All right, that was a pain. My brother stopped in, Sheldon, aka Bit. What you learned from this experience so far, Sheldon?
Very careful. Definitely gotta know what you're doing, and you're gonna run into mistakes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
So you just
DJ
gotta be patient, just work through it.
oh yeah, yeah. So for the most part, man, we got the motor done, man. I don't want to put the front header on because see that bolt right there? That's where I gotta fill my transmission up. So what I'm gonna have to do, luckily this bolt I had custom made. Let's see, this is gonna be a pain. I gotta unscrew that out, and then I basically take a funnel and then put like a vacuum hose in the funnel so I can pour it in there. And basically you just keep pouring in there till it literally almost comes out. So I'm gonna not put the front header on because of that, because if I put the front header on, I'm never getting to that. And yeah, the AC compressor's on, starter's in, power steering pump's on, alternator's on. Everything back here is connected, set the map sensor. Yeah, so what's left to do is I need to put the oil neck on and then hook up the which I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. Gotta hook that up, and then I need to hook up the adapter for the oil feed to the Navi and the oil pressure sensor, and then I gotta extend the vehicle speed sensor. I'm not gonna get into that today. I think I'm gonna stop right here. So we'll continue on tomorrow. Guess I'll catch you guys on the next episode.